So you're looking at houses in Indy and thinking, wow, these prices are amazing. I can get a 4-bedroom home with a yard for the price of a parking spot in Seattle. But before you start picking out paint colors, we need to have a very serious, very unfun talk about money. Specifically, the money that vanishes after you pay the mortgage. It's 2026 and the hidden cost of living in Indianapolis are changing. We have things like the 1% tax cap, which sounds like a dream, but in reality, it has more holes than a piece of Swiss cheese. Today, I'm giving you the 2026 reality check on property taxes, HOA inflation, and the new construction fees that most people don't find out about until they're at the closing table.
Hey guys, it's Craig. As much as I love making these videos, there is one thing I love more, and that is helping families and people from all over the United States make their move to my hometown, Indianapolis. I have helped countless families make this move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Indianapolis.
Let's start with the big one. Property taxes. You've probably heard that Indiana has a 1% tax cap on homestead property taxes. This means your tax bill can't exceed 1% of your home's assessed value. Sounds simple, right? Well, in 2026, that cap is officially a myth for a lot of homeowners. Why? Because voter-approved referendums. If a school district like Noblesville or Westfield votes to fund new buildings or safety programs, that money sits outside of the 1% cap. In some parts of Noblesville right now, those referendums add nearly 0.5% to your rate. On a $500,000 home, that's an extra $2,500 a year that the 1% cap didn't protect you from. Always check the referendum status of a township before you buy, or your monthly payment might have a very unpleasant surprise. Next, let's talk about the new build trap, also known as impact fees. If you are building a brand new home in a place like Noblesville or Westfield this year, you aren't just paying for lumber and labor, you're paying for the roads and the parks you're about to use. In 2026, the combined road and park impact fees in Noblesville have climbed to nearly $10,000 per single family home. Usually this is baked into the price of the house, but if you're building custom, that's a massive check you have to write before you've even broken ground. Then we have the HOAs. It's no longer just $50 a month to keep the grass mowed. In 2026, nearly 90% of community associations have reported unexpected cost increases due to inflation. So if you're moving into a neighborhood with a pool, a clubhouse, a playground, expect to pay between $200 and $300 a month. And here's the kicker. With the extreme weather we've had recently, special assessments for roof repairs or pond maintenance are becoming way more common. If the HOA doesn't have a massive reserve fund, that hidden cost becomes your cost. Now, let's look at your monthly utility bill. On paper, Indy looks great. Our electricity rates are about 20% lower than the national average, but as of 2026, we have seen a spike in delivery fees. Utility companies are spending billions to upgrade the grid for all those new data centers popping up around the city. So even if you're using less power, your bill might stay the same because the cost to get that power to your house just went up significantly.
Thinking about relocating to Indianapolis? Well, I have just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours and hours of research. And I've linked it down below from the top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. You heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope this helps.
Finally, don't forget the county income tax. Indiana does have a flat state tax of 2.95%, but each county adds its own slice. So if you live in Marian County, you're paying an extra 2%, and if you move just across the line to a different county, that rate could drop significantly. So on a $100,000 salary, that's a $2,000 difference roughly, just based on which side of the street you live on. The bottom line is that Indy is still still one of the most affordable places to live in America, but only if you know where the trapdoors are. So which of these hidden costs surprise you the most? Is it the $10,000 impact fee or the referendum loophole? Let me know in the comments. If you want my 2026 tax breakdown by township so you can compare these rates for yourself, I've linked it in the description below, and I'll see you on the next one.